Hi, it's David Lopez, celebrity hairstylist, and today I want to give you some tips on how to hold your Lucea ID to get that perfect style that you're looking for. So first things first, I have set my heat ID, and for this hair, I'm at heat ID number 4, which is more than enough heat to achieve whatever style I'm looking to achieve. One of the things that I love to mention when you're practicing anything new with a hair tool is try it with the iron off. I know what it's like. You usually turn it on and it's hot and you get a little intimidated by the heat, and then you're trying something, it doesn't work, and then you just give up. But like anything else in life, practice makes perfect. So I want you to try this technique and try how I'm doing it with the iron off first. And then once you feel comfortable, turn on your iron, set it to your heat ID, and just go for it. So first things first, I want you to notice how I'm holding the iron. Notice how I'm holding the iron up here and not down here. That's for a couple of reasons. I'm better able to control the amount of tension that I'm holding the iron with, which means I have a lot more control. So that way I know whether I'm going to be straightening or creating waves. I'm in complete control of how much tension or how little tension that I'm using. Now that I have my hand resting up here, when I go to straighten a piece of hair or wave it like I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna add a little bit more texture to this hair, I'm better now able to control the amount of tension. So I'm creating an S-wave pattern here. Had I been holding my iron down at the bottom, I'm not really able to control the amount of tension. Also, it feels a little bit more awkward. I don't have as much control. So it's really important that you're able, see the difference? The root there have a lot more wave. I got to the end where I put my hand towards the bottom of the iron. It's not the same. So to really control the amount of tension that you're going with it, you wanna just make sure you're holding it up higher on the iron. And then that way, I have most of my hand on the top, my thumb is resting on the bottom, and I'm in complete control of the iron and the amount of tension that I'm using. And it's allowing me to just add a little bit more texture into this look. Or if I want to, you can see on this side, if I want to make the hair really straight, because I'm holding the iron up here, I'm able to get a nice even amount of tension as I go down the hair section. And you can see even at heat level 4, I'm able to get a wave, I'm able to get it really nice and straight. I can even get a curl. So remember, hold the iron closer up here. These plates are nice and cool, so don't worry about them being too hot, and try to keep your palm off the home screen here. If you ever do hear that home screen unlock, very, very simple. Just double tap that home button again. You'll hear that lock button come back into place and you'll be totally fine. And that, my friends, are a couple quick, easy tips on how to use your Lucea ID. I know that you're gonna be so successful at using it, and I can't wait to see your looks. Make sure you tag us at T3 Micro on Instagram. And until next time, happy Lucea IDing.